What you are about to hear will change how you see the future of the British monarchy forever. In a move that has left royal insiders both heartbroken and deeply respectful, the Princess of Wales, Catherine, has made a monumental decision regarding her eldest son, Prince George. This isn't about a new school or a hobby. This is about the very soul of the boy who will one day be king. And the reason behind her choice is as personal as it is profound. If you care about the human story behind the crown, you need to hear this. Welcome to Royal Report 24/7. And if you want to stay with us as we uncover the truth behind the palace walls, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Sharing our reports helps us bring you these vital stories. Now let's begin. For years, we have watched Prince George grow up in the public eye. From that iconic photograph on the steps of the Lindo Wing to his shy waves during royal walkabouts, he has been the picture of a future king in waiting. But behind the scenes, a quiet battle has been raging. A battle between centuries of tradition and a mother's fierce desire to protect her child. And now, Catherine has reportedly reached a verdict. According to several sources close to the Wales family, the princess has made the heartbreaking decision to significantly pull back Prince George's public appearances for the foreseeable future. He will be shielded, protected, and given what every child deserves, but a royal heir is rarely granted: a real childhood, away from the relentless glare of the world's media. This decision was not made lightly. We are told it comes after a series of deeply troubling incidents, including a recent paparazzi chase that left the young prince visibly shaken and questioning why strangers were always following him. For Catherine, a mother who has championed the cause of early childhood development, hearing her own son express fear and confusion about the life he was born into was reportedly the final straw. She saw the weight of his destiny beginning to crush his spirit, and she decided to intervene. This is not a rejection of his future role, but a radical reimagining of how he prepares for it. The old model, the one that produced a Prince Charles who was sent away to harsh boarding schools and a Prince William who had to navigate his mother's death under a microscope, is being torn up. Catherine is writing a new playbook, one where emotional well-being comes before royal duty. The palace, we understand, is divided. There are those among the old guard, the traditionalists, who see this as a dangerous precedent. They argue that the public needs to see their future king, that familiarity breeds affection, and that George must be hardened for the immense burden he will one day carry. But Catherine and William are said to be standing firm. Their argument is simple: a king who is emotionally secure, who has known a normal life, who understands the people he serves not from a distance, but from a place of genuine connection, will be a stronger, more resilient monarch. They're playing the long game, betting that a happy, well-adjusted man will make a better king than a boy who was traumatized by his own upbringing. The heartbreaking element here is the sheer weight of the sacrifice. Catherine knows that by shielding George, she is inviting more scrutiny upon herself, upon Charlotte, and upon Louis. She is drawing the fire towards her own heart to protect his. She is making the conscious choice to bear the burden of the headlines so that her son can have a few more years of innocent laughter, of scraped knees, of simply being a boy and not a prince. This is the ultimate maternal act, a strategic decision wrapped in profound love. Think of the contrast. For decades, the world watched as a young Prince William and Prince Harry were paraded behind their mother's coffin. The image is seared into our collective memory, the unbearable weight of duty and grief on the shoulders of two boys. Catherine and William are determined that their children will never have to endure such a public crucifixion. They are building a fortress of normalcy around them, with family barbecues, school runs, and movie nights as their primary defense. This decision about George is the cornerstone of that fortress. So, what will this look like in practice? We are told to expect a dramatic reduction in his presence on the Buckingham Palace balcony. He will likely not accompany his parents on overseas tours for many years. His photo releases will be even more tightly controlled and will focus on candid, family-oriented moments rather than formal portraits. The goal is to make him disappear into the background, to let him become a slightly blurry figure in the public consciousness until he is old enough and emotionally equipped enough to step into the light on his own terms. This is Catherine's legacy in the making. Long after the headlines about her fashion have faded, this will be remembered as her most significant contribution to the monarchy. She protected the childhood of a king. She looked at 1,000 years of cold tradition and chose the warmth of a mother's love. It is a brave, beautiful, and yes, heartbreaking decision because it acknowledges the immense price of royalty while refusing to let her son pay it before his time. The future of the crown is being quietly rewritten not in the palace throne room, but in the quiet moments of a family home. And it is being shaped by a mother's love. If you believe in following this new, more human chapter of royal history, then please stay with us here at Royal Report 24/7. Your support allows us to bring you these deeply personal stories. So, subscribe to the channel, like this video if it moved you, and share it with others who understand that the most powerful royal stories are not about power, but about people. Thank you for watching.